welcome to Questions with Sir. One of my students asked me, "Sir, why is blood not grainy?" Well, we first have to find out what blood actually is. Blood is a fluid that goes through our body, and it's comprised of plasma, which is basically water. It has inside tiny bits of sugars and fats and some hormones, but in general plasma is water. Also in that plasma flow blood cells, which are solids, that's true, and there are red blood cells, white blood cells and platelets. So what are red blood cells? Well, as the name says, they are red because they contain iron. And what they do, while they are going through the body, they are getting to our lungs. And when we breathe in, oxygen from our lungs gets to the red thing in red blood cells, which is iron, and connects to it. So the blood goes through our organs and through our legs and arms and feeds them with oxygen, which we need to operate. The biggest consumer of the oxygen is our brain. The white blood cells are the Royal Navy of our system. They flow through our body and destroy all the viruses and bacteria that shouldn't be there and all the other nasty things that go around our body. Platelets are very important. They're very, very important. Why? Because every time we cut ourselves or prick ourselves on something, the blood starts to flow out. And if we didn't have our platelets, the blood will just continue to flow till we die. So platelets create those little crusts wherever we cut ourselves. It's called coagulation. It's a strange word, which means it's thickening and creates the crust and stops the blood flowing from our body. So why is it not grainy when we touch the blood? There are two reasons. First reason is that the biggest red blood cell is in between 8.2 and 6.1 micrometers big. The most sensitive fingers can touch things up to the 10 micrometers in size, and that thing needs to be solid and hard. So it's bigger than one blood cell. Also, that sensitivity is on one single object. So if we have more objects, we'll just feel the smooth surface. You ask me, what is a micrometer? We learned about millimeters and centimeters and meters, but what is a micrometer? Well, a micrometer is 1/1,000,000th of a meter, or if you want to do it in millimeters, 1,000th of a millimeter. So 1,000 times smaller than a millimeter. Just for a comparison, with our eyes, the smallest object that we can see is 1/10th of a millimeter, about the width of a human hair. For anything smaller than that, we need to use the microscope. The second reason why we can't touch the blood cells is that they are actually very squishy and there is a lot of them. It's amazing how many of them can be fitted in one drop of blood. Guess what? 5 million of them can be just in one drop of blood. So there is no way that we can feel them. We just feel them as a smooth liquid. I hope this solves the mystery of why blood is not grainy on touch. So, thank you for watching one more episode of Questions with Sir. Keep the questions coming and see you on the next one. Bye!